Hey there, peace. It's Toa coming to do a special reading for you yet again. You guys, please check out that other reading that I did, especially if you see yourself as neurodivergent. Okay, look it up, look into it. All right. I mean, I'm really seeing a wave of them, and I have a special message for you if you see yourself as neurodivergent. This reading is a little bit more serious. Okay, for those of you that don't know, Toa don't do too much personal talking because this should be about y'all, but some stuff done came across my desk that I gotta tap in with the tribe about. So let me get right to it. For those of you that don't know, I had a sister in 2010 that was murdered by her husband. And it was on First 48. I was on Fatal Attraction. They have a show called Ride or Die, and I still haven't watched it to this day, family. I have not watched it just because I got a tarot channel. I'm not thirsty for the limelight, okay? Um I'm an artist. I perform. For those of you that don't know that, I do spoken word, I rap, I ghostwrite movies. So I'm not thirsty to be on camera. I got plenty of outlets. And I didn't want to see my sister's death being reenacted. The first time was enough, as I'm hearing sirens right now. Whoever you are, if you're in an abusive relationship, leave. If this person has hit you, if they flinching towards you like they want to hit you, leave. Um, you don't have to stay in that situation. And I feel like whoever you are, part my collective, don't nobody have to tell you when to get out of Dodge. You already know to do this. This is somebody that don't really probably watch me all the time. Share this out, family. I mean, I'm hearing sirens go off. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but somebody is going to rescue somebody at this moment. Okay. We just send our angels to be with whoever that is. Okay. Don't nobody have to tell my collective when to get out of Dodge and when to get into some peace as the sirens have stopped. Okay. I spoke a little too soon. All right. You find this path within, period. Okay. You're finding this peace within, period. People, there's been a lot of deaths, domestic violence deaths within the last 2 months. And it may not be any more than what it normally is, but it is because of social media and how we're bringing awareness to it. You don't need anything outside of you to bring you value. You don't need that marriage. You don't need that fancy car. You don't need that fancy house. If those things bring you value, then you're not valuable. That thing makes you feel away. So it gives you the confidence because without the car, the house, the marriage, the ring, if you're like this, then everything outside of you is giving you value. And we need to do some shadow work at that point. And we tried, and that's what we do over here. We're not Delulu. We're doing shadow work because nothing outside of you gives you value. Okay. Not no God, not no deity, because that's somebody else's power. That's somebody else's walk. That's somebody else's path. And the message was you find the path within. Okay. So let's get you some encouraging messages to the people that are in domestic violence situations. I'd like to call on our spirit guides, ancestors, archangels of the highest white light to stand beside me as I channel this message and my collective watching this. What messages do they have? What messages do you have for them? Show me what they need to see. Thank you for showing me. Okay. And you a man here, and it's a woman that's been putting her hands on you. You ain't required to stay with her. Okay, somebody stand because you don't want to mess up the kids. You messing up the kids. Can sis tell you real quick? Sis gonna tell you real quick. If you don't want me to be your sis, I don't have to be your sis. Go. There's plenty of people want me to be their sis, and tell them this right now. And that's what I'm here for. 5:05 on the clock. You messing up the kids. If you saying you don't want to leave and they sitting there watching you fight and all hell break loose, you still messing them up. You putting trauma and abuse in them. You sowing seeds. And it's hard to hear, but it's the truth. Okay? The 9 of Wands is coming out in reverse. Somebody was doing some black magic on you. That's ending now. This is my black magic card for this deck. It came out in reverse. It's a retrograde. You can play with this magic all you want to. Doing stuff in retrogrades. You're going to learn today. And it's done came back on whoever. Okay? It's done came back. Okay? Turn my deck right. I'm leaving that in reverse. That's how it was meant to come out. Okay? Hit that like button. Thank y'all. Okay? This is a Leo energy. Somebody was sending you the evil eye. Okay? This could be a child. You could be this child. This is a good omen. Things are turning around for you. You worried about you and your kid. You worrying about somebody coming after you and your kid. You see that person in the background? They stuck. That's a statue now. They can't. This child is free. God is illuminating you and your baby gonna be all right. Whoever you are, you could have a Leo kid, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child. Okay, yeah, abundance. You're worrying about how your finances gonna be. God gonna catch you. Your ancestors gonna catch you. Your angels gonna catch you. Your ancestors gonna catch you. Okay. Somebody tried to cause an ending for you. They cannot do that. And it ain't nothing but the truth. With the Ace of Swords here. Okay. You could be married to this person. You could be dealing with a Gemini. All right. This is a need to make a choice, the need to make a decision to step out and do something that you don't normally do. Somebody is a hothead here with this Knight of Wands. Somebody is a hothead. You may have red hair. You may be a ginger. Okay. Somebody is a hothead. They could be a performer. Okay. Picking up big fire sign energy, but you and your family are moving the calmer waters. Okay. You worked hard to get here. You climbed this ladder to success and you deserve it. Okay. You are something like a first responder, if not physically a police officer or an ambulance, EMT, or fire person. You are a first responder in the spirit realm. People can call on you. Okay. But God is calling you up this mountain to ascension. All right. And there's that stairwell again. There's that stairwell spiritually. Okay. If you're in a domestic violence, there's help that's you're here for you in this situation. If you in some type of domestic violence and you're moving the calmer waters. Okay. Somebody been so stressed out, you've been feeling like you got some heart problems. Your chest been hurting because this domestic violence, even if it's not physical, somebody is antagonizing somebody mentally, berating them. But they're battling with the spirit. This isn't you they're battling with. Okay? They tugging with a spirit. Action. Leave. Take this leap and have your trust and faith that God is going to catch you. Do your part to get out of this situation. Let God know that you really want to leave. Use your voice. Speak out. You mastered this. You got the skills. Okay? You're highly skilled. Somebody's very accomplished here. Somebody, they just with you because of your finances. They don't love you. They just with you for what you can do for them. The initials B or F could be significant. You've been working on getting better. You working on getting better, improving yourself. You could be an artist of some type of kind. Okay. Somebody plays an instrument here. You've not been playing your instrument. Okay. This person don't want to hear it. Okay. Some of you could be in you could play soccer or track and field. You could be very athletic into sports. All right. I see somebody here with killer abs. You a sexy MF, okay? And they trying to keep you fat and out of shape on purpose. You've been wondering this, okay, with the nine of swords in reverse. You were wondering if that was what they were doing. Spirit just wants you to take the action to leave, and I feel like they'll take it the rest of the way. Baby, all you gotta do, you gonna get the new keys. You gonna get the new house. I just heard a confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. You're gonna have success. Let's start the journey. Okay? You're being initiated to see, do you love yourself enough for this next level? Or are you gonna keep denying yourself the peace that you deserve? The open road that God is trying to give you, because as long as you stay in this abusive relationship, you're blocking yourself. The devil's not doing it. This person not doing it. They don't owe you nothing to get better. They can't get better for themselves. And we expect people to give us things that they can't give themselves. And then we demonize them and say, well, they drank and they abused me, or they were habitually cheating on me. The first time they cheat, you should leave. Don't say what they continually doing, what you allowing to yourself to be done to you. That's what shadow work is for. And that's why we're here for one another, to say, you know what? I did that. I did that. I stayed too long. God said the assignment was up. Sometimes they were just in your life to get you from point A to point B. It wasn't meant to be a lifetime thing. Now, there are certain relationships that we do have that are a lifetime, but it's not the same for everybody. And everybody's situation ain't the same. Your relationship, your mama and daddy might have been together for 30 years. That was God's plan for them during that time. That might not be your plan. And if somebody want to go, we don't have the right to cut tires. We don't have the right to spread their secrets that they shared with you when they pillow talk. We don't have the right to try to drag somebody because they don't want you, or bully somebody in the stand with you because you're comfortable. And God said, if you just take action, I'm going to give you the sun, the moon, the stars. This is a great omen. You're going to have abundance. Okay. Somebody's about to be taking some flights. I'm going to take you to new heights. Okay. You're going to be doing very well in life. You're mastered, you're skilled, because you've gone through the valley of the shadow of death and you fear no fucking evil. Not you or your kids, not you or your black magic or anything you trying to sling somebody's way. It's canceled immediately by the sun. The sun just wipes that shit on out. I'm talking about get out of here. Who was that basketball player that used to say that, y'all? Okay, with the three of cups, just an invitation, right? An invitation to what Eve, that new, um where it go, this initiation, this new journey, seeing growth in your life, hitting that gym like you want to. Okay, your child reaching new heights. Okay, somebody has a very intelligent child here. They geeky as hell. Okay, you cannot get this child to wear socks for nothing, can you? Okay, they may be really good with technology, whoever you are. Okay, like you a fitness expert, whoever you are, you're very good in fitness. Okay, you're going to evolve. I told you, you and your child is going to be doing good, whoever you are, your child or your children. Okay, your journey is blessed. Your ancestors and spirit guides got you. You don't have to stay in that environment if somebody is abusing you.